SONU, the student organization of Nairobi University, turns 39 this year. And its officials, previously political firebrands and ideological hotheads, have refashioned themselves and are at the forefront of helping iron out issues related to student welfare.
We have had a very responsible student leadership through SONU. We have also had very good relationships and engagement with the 3 staff unions. And we have involved the staff from the units in the departments through the faculties and the colleges in the manner in which the university is being governed.
No stone goes unturned when Big Brother is watching. The great aim of education is not knowledge, but action to solve human problems.
We have the NUPSA, which is the organization that deals with the biochemistry students. They have taken it upon themselves to explain, to demystify what GMOs are all about. So the students took it upon themselves to explain, to go out. They developed a structured questionnaire to inform the farmers, the lay people, what genetically modified organisms are all about, and to demystify and to allay the fears that these ordinary lay people would have. In the School of Mathematics, we have a very active student organization, the Mathematics Student Organization, MANU. They annually organize a high school competition where we invite students from all the surrounding schools in the region. We have a competition the whole day, and as a result we choose 5 representatives who will represent the country at the Pan-African Olympiads in South Africa.
Food for thought is said not to be a substitute for the real thing. And according to United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, over 2 billion people lack food security. Listen to Professor Agnes Mwangombe, Principal, College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences.
Now, specifically with respect to food security and nutrition in this country, our departments in the Faculty of Agriculture are very active in this area. The area of nutrition, we have nutrition experts who are involved in research programs with the vulnerable groups, children, and especially expectant mothers. And they are also focusing a lot in the dry areas. We have a program in Kikuyu district where scientists are working with those groups to see how they can improve the nutrition in that area.
But the College of Architecture and Engineering has been training qualified personnel to tackle challenges in those, among other areas of our built environment for more than half a century.
Our graduates get jobs in various disciplines, but in all the disciplines that we offer here are professional programs. In other ones that they are line professions that they work for or they get employed in, basically in various ministries, in various local authorities, in various, of course, also in the private sector, in the consultancies.
All right, so after 4 years, it's possible for one to do architecture-related courses that do not necessarily require one to have 6 years of school. That includes landscape architecture, interior design. You can go into advertising, which needs creativity, and that is drawn from even architecture. You can also become a planner, or you could come back and teach architecture itself. Those are some of the good options.
Subjects taught are in line with Vision 2030, whose pillars are pegged on, among others, infrastructure, energy, science, technology, innovation, and human resource development. Studying to be an architect was like a calling, and training into priesthood, it took 6 years. Not anymore.
In this department, before we used to have a program that takes 6 years, but now we are doing a program that takes 4 years, where you get a Bachelor of Architectural Studies, then another 2 years to get a Bachelor of Architecture. The course has been repackaged in such a way that more units that are important in architecture are learnt early on in maybe first year and second year. And like before, where they used to be done in like the 4th year and 5th year. The students are now able to apply these units in their architectural studio, unlike before, which makes them even better designers.
As one of Kenya's premier and internationally recognized institutions of higher learning, the University of Nairobi hosts distinguished international personalities.
This university is also the #1 university in the country, as is evidenced first by the visit of the then Senator Barack Obama in 2006. I will remember that one of my students asked him whether he was going to be president, and he brushed it aside, but immediately after that he went back to the US and started, and the rest is now history. And of course the recent visit by the American Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, that happened only a few weeks ago.
I noticed the sign as I was driving into the university. This is a corruption-free zone. And I also really want to echo my thanks to this great university, which has such a reputation for excellence, not only in Africa, but beyond the continent. And of course, it is a pleasure to be at the university where now President Obama came as a senator.
And after a long but joyous day flexing mental muscles to wrestle ignorance, the students take to the field to flex physical ones from any of our sporting facilities. Here seen training is our beloved Mean Machine rugby team.
I also take sports, so it's not only about academics. We produce all-rounded students, and it's a good relief from having come from class, the bookwork. Sometimes your head is clogged and you need to release, unwind yourself. So it comes in handy to go to the pitch. So I intend to play in the national team, and it will not be a big issue to balance between, even after I graduate, work and sports. Yeah, academics is what you make it. It depends on how much you arrange your time. So if you have a good arrangement of how you're going to study and how you're going to cool off, that does it.
Don't ask if someone has been through university. Ask if university has been through them. Study at the University of Nairobi and become a respected intellectual.